What's up? How you doing? Greetings and salutations. Mr. Stabby here, and today we're going to be oh, by the way, you like my cool trash can icon? Had to watch a YouTube video to figure that one out, but I like it so much better. I hate the other one. Any hoosers, today we're going to be talking about genes.
Peace, Lord Steel.
Okie dokie artichoke. So, welcome back. If you click the gene button, finally, we got the fourth and final mutation. Finally released. Okay, so look, let's just break it down as quickly as possible. This little gene attributes button that we should so be used to so far lets us know. Oh, is my mouse battery going dead? Not good. That we should be used to. We know what that button does, and of course the little eye tells us a whole bunch of information. Or you can just listen to this video and I'll tell you what you need to know for sure. I'm just kidding. Always read all the information. Don't just listen to anybody. This, of course, is your Gene Ascent, which of course adds the beast damage and combat speed. It's always nice to know that you can do that with each of them. You know, the muscle, bones, cells, and now the genes. The genes. So this right here is your like side buffs and all of that jazz. As you level this up, this has to get to level 6 before you can open that. The next one is level 9, and the next one is level 12. So all the other I don't know, subcategories or whatever you want to call them, all the other tabs are dependent solely you know, on the levels of that. Now, this isn't a guaranteed thing. It's not like all the other stuff. It could win, or it could work, or it could not work, you know? And in this case, it worked. I did it once before. I tried to do this video, I think yesterday or the day before, and it didn't work. And I was like, fine, I'll try again. But it gives us another reason to buy DNA again. If you, well, okay, I shouldn't say that. It gives me a reason to buy DNA again. I don't normally buy DNA anymore these days because, as you know, if you know, you know. Anyways, moving forward. So this is what it does. So that one little upgrade there popped it up a little bit more. The next upgrade will pop it up that much more. And then once that is upgraded to level 2, you will notice that these activate, and we could pop those up as well. And we'll go through that here in a second. But it is important to note there's two sides of the aisle when it comes to the conversation of your genes. Do you level these up, get them near maxed, or get them as far as you possibly can and then move on? Or do you get this to level 6 as quickly as you can, open that one, then 9, then 12, and then do everything like that? Now, me personally, I only go after certain mutations, okay? So we can see clearly right there which mutations that I go for. All of my mutations have a similar theme to them about which ones I go for and which ones I don't go for, right? So me personally, I'm going to try to get this to level 6 as quickly as I can, to pop that one open, to pop that one open, to pop that one open. If nothing else, while that is open, I'm still getting those little itty bitty percentages, right? The 1%, the 1%, the 0.4%. So even with these open and me not necessarily leveling them, because once I get like this level 6 open, once this gets level 6 and I'll open this one, unlock this one, I'm not necessarily going to be throwing points into that one. I'm still going to be working on these. I'm going to get these to the point to where I like it, and then I'll move on from there. Again, that's just a me strategy. Doesn't have to be a you strategy, but it is what it is. There's a lot of people that say, you should max these out first or get them near max. I think I just said that. I think I'm repeating myself. Okay, let's move on. So that's what we're going to do. So in this case, let's go over it real quick. This one is herbivore attack, carnivore defense, and omnivore health. Now let me tell you something. Health is the most important stat in the game, period. I don't care what anybody else says. I just don't care. I'm a T8 army. I'm smashing T9 armies. You know how? Because I have health and combat speed, and I got a really awesome giant moose. But aside from all that, before I had the combat speed, I was still smashing T9 armies as a T8 army because of the health. The health is just absolute. It really is. We could go into this whole long conversation about attack powers and healths and defense stats and all of that. That is certainly for another video, and in fact I should write that down and probably make that video here soon. But for the just for the conversation of this video, health is absolute. Always health is absolute. So that one I'm not necessarily going to go for. While I do use omnivores and carnivores, I don't care about carnivore defense. I just don't. Carny defense can go out the window. Omnivore health. Okay, so if I had an omni army, or if I had a mixed army, right? If I had a COO or an OCC or COC, something like that, sure, I would be all about it. At the current stage that I'm in right now, I only use omnivores for certain things, and the things that I use them for, they don't need health. So I'm personally going to skip over that one. I won't ever do that. Now, carnivore health, absolutely on it. Let's do it, because I do use carnies to attack. No, it worked. What am I doing? So I don't care about that. The health went from 6 to 1. Now you might be saying to yourself, Stabby, hey man, 1% health, man, that's not a lot. You're right. 1% health isn't a lot, but it's better to have 1% health than 0.6% health. You know what I'm saying? It's just better. Just trust me. You got to trust me on it. All right, let's come over here. This is alpha skill attack and alpha skill defense. Alpha skill attack, absolutely 100% put points into it. I'm just not a really big defense guy. I'm just not. I understand the stats on defense. I understand the purpose of defense. But me personally, if I'm going to choose 2 of the 3 to really focus on, because it's absurd to focus on all 3 unless you're a premium player. If you're a hydro player like I am, like I'm just enough of a premium player to not be called a free player, but I'm mostly a free player. Defense isn't going to do it for me. Attack and health always. But, alpha skill attack, I got to do it. Oh, sorry, I didn't click. Click it. Done. Next. Okay. Carnivore attack, omni defense, nobody cares, or I don't. And herbivore health. I'm not at the point yet of working on my herbivores, so I really don't necessarily care about that one. Carnivore attack, sure. It's kind of hit or miss. So these 3 I'll be working on across the board. This one, not so much. This one will probably stay at level 1 until I get to the point where I actually care about my herbivores. I'm just being 100% with you. And that's what you do. Now, how do you get the stuff? Let's say you wanted to do more, but you don't know how. You click the get materials, and it pops up this fancy Nancy window with this cat in the background. It's like, hi guys, my name is Spotty, and you don't see me. It's crazy because they're supposed to be like really super, like in nature, you could walk right next to one of these things and not know it's there. And it has known you've been there for the last half mile. It's funny that they don't better camouflage it. I kind of feel like the graphics on this window was slipping a little bit. Beast Lord, y'all just, I don't know. It kind of seems like it was like, it's okay. Nobody really cares. You can't have pretty good looking graphics on the rest of the game and then be slipping like this. Come on, bro. Y'all need to step up your game. Anyways, back to the video. So you can get it from the First Pass store in the Trial Forest. If you're not always going to your First Passes first, you need to play better. They're also available from Duel of Alphas and the purchasing packs. Duel of Alphas. They're available here. Where? Oh, there. Ha ha. I'm smart, I promise you. So you can get them there. You can get them from purchasing the packs, of course. The DNAs. We did that one. Nope. And then we can get it here, of course. But there's other spots to get DNA. For example, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? I think there is, right? There should be. I thought there was. I don't know. I haven't played this game in like 30 something days. So, aha, there it is. So you can get the DNA from here. Go ahead and buy it. It doesn't matter. And then how much did that give us? Did that give us enough? No, of course it didn't, Stabby. Stop being silly. You still need 6 more. I'm not going to go buy it. I probably could, but I'm not going to. But that's what you do. Now, you could save up. Now, when it comes to your ascents, you could do the 50 across the board. That would actually be the smartest thing to do, probably. Because you see, this next one needs 100, right? But it pops it up like 20 anyways. It only goes up 20 anyways. I think the first one's 30 and then 20, 21. But, yeah. I would highly recommend you ascend each one of them individually, get them all ascended, and then go back and do the level 2 ascends. Because, like I said, this one's going to require 100 to get to the next level, whereas this one over here is just going to require the 50. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you save up the 100 to do the level 2 on the other one, you can get, what, plus 60 combat speed doing the other 2. So, you know, whatever cranks your tractor, grow stronger, stab everyone.